There, we have a microphone. So I've been, playing a lot of this Mists of Pandaria just to catch up with, the old school way of playing. And so this lady just hit 84. You can see, here, I'll show you my latest tally at sheets.google.com. Let's see here. I have WoW Mists Classic. This is my characters. This is Briddia. She just hit 84. She has 57 tickets. She just turned in a thingy to get the trophy quest completed, and she now has 802 justice points because she has 946 because she has been doing some dungeoneering to help level. She's been healing dungeons. Right now, she is... Wow, that music's really loud, isn't it? Let's see here. Maybe not. Maybe turn this down a little bit. There we go. Now you can hear the game. I usually have it down when I'm watching things on YouTube. Now I'm using Questy to turn in things automatically and take quests automatically, so you're not going to see a lot of, NPC interaction here.
How are you?
I'm just basically just zerging my way through the quest lines here. And part of this is me trying to figure out how to play these characters or these classes in Mist, because, every expansion changes so many things about the way classes play. Like, I find Hunter to be really wimpy. Like, Beast Mastery Hunter seems very weak, and the pet takes a lot of damage for some reason. And all I can think is one of two things. Either I'm doing something wrong, or they broke Beast Mastery in Mist. And I don't remember what Beast Mastery was like back in Mists, because I played other things. Like I played Druid a lot, I played DK a lot. I don't remember anything about playing Hunter at all. Let's see here, let's go talk to this dude. This is the intro to the Twilight Highlands quest chain, which is a fairly good way to get some XP when you turn 84. So I'm basically setting up to do that, and they did change it over time. It used to have a really glorious intro, and I don't remember if that was for Alliance or for Horde, but it's now sort of meh. Like, there was the thing where you would battle on the... I think it may have been a Horde intro, where you're on these... You're flying through the air and you're in a battle. That may very well have been Horde. But it seems like whatever they've done here is a lot less. And I know that for a fact because there was a quest introduction that I was playing that basically just auto-completed. Like, when you first get sent to Mists of Pandaria, or to Pandaria, there's a quest that you initially do where you get in a little gyrocopter kind of a thing, and you fly around and you're shooting things down at the boats, and it just auto-magically completes itself now. It's like they couldn't figure out how to make it work here in Classic, so they just said, fuck it, we'll just make it automatically complete itself because we don't have the time or the wherewithal to make this work, so screw it. So that is one thing that's been lost, because whatever code existed to do that is now either gone or they just couldn't make it work. Because I think it still works in retail. I think you still have to do that in retail. But here, you don't do it. So we have to find a bunch of dock workers here and yell at them. Will it count that one again? Nope. Or yes, it did. Awesome. Dock worker, dock worker. Where are the dock workers? There we go. We have to yell at the dock workers, and Anduin, who is still a boy here, says, well done. They really know how to listen to you. Yeah, I'm berating them. Why wouldn't they listen to me? I'm being an asshole. It's like, fuck you, give me what I want, bitch. And he's like, wow, you really have a way with people. I'm like, no, I'm being an asshole. Okay.
Less talk, more shooting.
More shitting?
Your powder dry in your hand.
Okay, now we have to do the farmer quest. I'm surprised we don't have the other one yet. Oh, that's why, because he has a quest for me.
Hello. Have you
come
to speak with my father?
There's a quest that takes place down here in Old Town in the Rogue building. So this is a dual spec character. She's enhancement and resto. Enhancement feels very broken here. It feels very powerful, which is nice. Normally, it's not this powerful. And I need to put out my... why don't I have a fire totem? I'm still trying to figure this damn thing out. It's really annoying. Okay, I'll just do 9. We're gonna get dudes attacking us. But that's about 3 times as fast as it takes to kill with a Beastmaster, which is just crazy. Not only that, but now I can fully heal myself in 1 hit. Boom, like that. Because after a while I get those stacking effects, and it makes Healing Surge a free instant cast. You can see it when I get those little white lightning bolts across the screen, right above my character. Right now I have 4 stacks. Maelstrom Weapon. At 5 stacks. Okay.
Work complete.
Alright, oh, let's talk to him.
I hope you are enjoying your
Yes, thank you, sir. I've done this twice already on 2 different characters. So I'm sort of in sort of an automated mode where I know exactly where to go, what to do, how to do it. So just through repetition, it's becoming easier and less confusing. Like, because I've done it many times before, but I'm like, where do I go for that again? What is it, upstairs? Okay, it's upstairs. Okay, got it. Yeah. Just gonna find papers up here in this thing. I love this font. Cabin, very, very beautiful font for screen use. Very cute and fun looking. I use it everywhere I can. If I could, I would replace the basic game font with it.
Complete.
Blizz should change from Frizz Quadrata to
Greetings, citizen.
Work complete.
Cabin.
Well met. For the Alliance.
All right. Down here, dude. I'm down here. He's gonna follow me? Where'd he go? Does he not follow me at this point? I don't remember. I think he stops following at that point. I'm going to fight my way down from the top. That way I get more enemies to kill. I have to kill 6, basically. I can also use that proc to cast a lightning bolt like that. Instant cast. I usually try to save it for a self-heal, though. There's 3 out of 6. Whoops. I could set a keybind to remove my totems, but honestly, they don't take that much mana, so meh. I'll ultimately have to go down here, but it looks like I need to kill cultists in other locations first. Yep, there we get at the proc. Don't even need it. There's 4. Five. Anyone respawn in here yet? Nope. I'll do this one. Okay, now we go inside to the bottom Like through this little opening here.
You need something?
Release that guy. Take the follow-up. We'll leave. We'll go back to, we'll go to the bottom of the cathedral here. Looks like it's covered with paper decor or decals. It's not very convincing. They should have added more geometry to those windows. I did put ghost wolf form on Shift F, like I do with feral form on my druid, because it's more natural feeling. Normally I would put it over here on the keypad for like the minus key for like my speed ups on various classes. I could also put it there, but it makes more sense to have it here. So we're gonna go to. I can also go wolves. I can also go fire elemental.
I don't have a target.
I have to loot this over here. Okay. And we're going to go upstairs. Well, you just like to follow me everywhere, don't you? I thought you were tethered to your totem. Well, he's kind of annoying, isn't he? He lasts a long time. That's good. Jeez Louise, he lasts a long time. How long does he last? A whole minute? Seems like it. Yeah, wow, that's amazing. Alright, now we're going to go back and confront Samuelson. Behold Stormwind. Pretty good, Damien. How are you? All right. Samuelson. There we go.
Have a good one.
Sweet.
I am Varian.
Let's see here. We're going to go with that.
Work complete. There you will.
Now we're going to go to the shoreline. I'm playing a lot of Mists and Pandaria, but not doing Mists content. Doing like everything before Mists, although I have leveled my druid up through Mists a bit by doing dungeons so that I could get these things called justice points, so that I could buy things called heirloom gear. So you see these heirloom pieces here? When you put these on, they give you more experience points. So I've 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on me at the moment. Basically lets you level faster here in Mists. They removed it in retail. They changed it around because leveling is already so fast in retail that it's like heirlooms were a bit overkill. And now what they do is they make it so you consume your rest bonus more slowly, which is fine, you know, especially if you play multiple characters. If you play a character for a while, eat up its rest bonus, and then when it has no more rest bonus, like when the XP bar becomes purple instead of blue, that means its rest bonus is gone. I also have a macro that shows me that. Here, I forgot to put it on here, didn't I? Oh wait, nope. I'll just do this. I have 14 out of 30 bubbles left of rest bonus here. Put those there. So when I eat up all those 30 bubbles and then it says no rest, I could, if I wanted to, switch to a different character and play that character until all of his rest bonus was gone. and then switch to a third character and do the same thing, then a fourth, and a fifth, and a sixth. Hopefully by the time I get done with all the characters, the first one's rest bonus has been reaccrued all the way up to 30 bubbles, which takes a certain amount of time. But like in Mists of Pandaria, if we look at the guild perks, which have changed since Mists of Pandaria, we look at increases rest gain by 100%. Is one of the guild bonuses. So it would normally take, 2 weeks to get rest, fully rested. Now it only takes about 1 week.
It's too far away.
Again, this is only a Mists of Pandaria in the classic version of Mists, not the retail version of Mists. And I think that may have been added in Cataclysm, but I don't remember. You can see how powerful an enhancement shaman is, and it's basically very stingy with mana, unlike classic. Like the old classic era, which is extremely mana thirsty. So Enhancement Shaman feels really good in this version of the game compared to classic, but again, Beastmaster, it just feels weird. I don't know why. I haven't been able to figure it out yet. Druid feels pretty good. Paladin feels pretty good. I tanked some low-level dungeons on a low-level Paladin and it felt great. Okay, 2 more.
I'm out of range.
Work complete.
Yeah, it's a much slower game. It's less arcade-like. Like the latest version of retail feels like you're almost playing an ARPG, an action RPG. Very arcade-like. Everything moves very quickly. You almost never run out of resources. The APM is much higher. Actions per minute. With classic, it's more strategy and tactical, and you don't cast very much. You have to watch your resources, whether it's mana or whatever. And there's a certain enjoyment in that, right? It's a much slower pace. You just chill. It's much easier to die. You have to be more tactical and not pull 5 things at once. Knowing the pulls is more important there. Here, you can just... It's a lot more slop. It's more forgiving. And then, of course, retail is even more of this.
Work complete.
It's even more easily played. Which there is a certain enjoyment in that. It's fun to do both types of play, in my opinion. Let me put this right here. It just depends on what you're in the mood for in the moment. Whether you want careful and tactical and methodical, which is fun if you know the lay of the land really well. If you know where the quests are and how to do them. It can actually be really, emotionally, it feels good to know those things. Like, I know exactly where this is and I know exactly what to do, what to avoid, how to set up my combat, how to avoid pulling that enemy over there, how to avoid pulling that one over there. Okay, I'm good. And it's like, it just feels good. It's like an ego boosting, to just know these things. And there's no such thing as heirlooms in the classic era. Those would not be added until Wrath of the Lich King. And then Cataclysm added a couple more, then Mists of Pandaria added a couple more, and then they added many more slots later on.
Stand isn't ready yet.
And now they're not really even interesting when playing the game. There's no great benefit to heirlooms now other than just you don't have to worry about gear upgrades as much, which sort of robs the game of some amount of fun. How about I just fly away instead of jump? That works better for me.
Work complete.
And since this is a version of Classic,
Out with
you
it.
do have to have a subscription for this. You can't play it for free. By the way, I am in... sorry for all the icons here. Let me fix that. Questy. Icons. Hide icons. Let's see, I don't want that. Where is it? Hide icons on continent map. There we go. So, this is, the Eastern Kingdoms that we all know and love. Everything's where it should be. We do have a couple extra things up here because of, because of it's basically some of these things like Vashir and Island of Keldanos. Keldanos was added in BC. Let's see what else. Twilight Highlands is where I am now. This was added in Cataclysm. So these are the areas that you can go here if you don't subscribe or if you just get the free game. But it's a lot more dangerous if you try to venture over there. So right now, see this thing right here? This is a portal. I'm going to try to open that portal by doing a series of quests. And it gave me some quests in here, but you don't have to do any of these. At least not in this version of the game. All you have to do are the ones on the mainland, not on any island and not underwater. Which is good because doing stuff underwater can suck sometimes. In Vashir, it's fun because they've designed the zone for underwater everything.
I need to get closer. That yet.
All right.
That's still recharging. I'm out of range.
The thing about the game too is as time has gone on, totems have become less and less important, which sort of bummed me out because I really liked them for a while there. But as a shaman, totems in the classic, totems were very important. And even in BC, they were very important. But then they were like, well, it's too much to manage, and we'll consolidate things and make it easier to cast totems. And then they said, well, let's just try to make it so you only use totems in special situations. If you're in crunch time or something. Which is fine, but it sort of lost a little bit when they did that. Like, I can play without using totems ever.
I need to target something first.
But totems do add a little bit. If I need to hit something big, then I'll pull out, like a fire elemental. Maybe I'll pull out my ghost wool or my feral spirits, which are like two little dogs that'll follow, or wolves that'll help me kill things really quickly. Or pull out my healing stream totem, which will heal me up really fast. So I can focus on damage and not healing if I need to. It's also really helpful in a dungeon, which I'll do when I'm done here. I'll go heal some dungeons and stream that as well. So you can see what Shaman healing looked like back in Mists. Alright, so that's done. I need to go get shredder parts. Actually, let's turn this in. Yes, let's take that. Thank you.
Go with honor.
I am low on DPS for certain slots. Yeah, that's good. It's a chest piece. Nope, not going to use that. Even though it's an upgrade, it would mean replacing an item that gives me 10 10% extra experience, and I'm not going to do that. I'd rather have the XP than the slight more damage.
It's too far away from I need to get closer.
I really need something to move my cast bar somewhere else. I don't like it being over my map. It's too hard to see. Okay, so that's done.
I'm out of range.
So I have to keep killing these stupid machines until I get 5 shredder parts. Come on, guy, come back. What I should do is I need to turn in this one quest too. I need to turn that quest in so I can be doing another quest while I'm doing this. I just remembered. There's a quest where I have to feed this bird and get the bird healthy so we can fly us back to the town. So I need to get this. There's the bird. So while I'm doing these shredders, I can be picking up the food for the bird. In other words, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, or, well, save a bird with a bunch of food. And there we go. You can see Questy is marking them on my map down here as well. Here, let's fly around and look for some of those for a bit. There's one. They're sparkly. And if I get attacked, I can just farm for shredder parts. I'll do that here. Yep. Come over this way, so you're not blocking my harvesting node.
It's too far away.
Yeah, Enhancement Shaman, I've dabbled with Elemental, but I've mostly played Enhancement Shaman for DPS, and it feels really good. Like, it's really powerful. Elemental's really powerful as well, but I don't know how to play it. Like, I'm leveling one up from nothing, so that one will remain Elemental, probably, because I just need to experience that side of the game. I need to play all the different specs at some point. So that's one area of something new that I've not done ever. So that guy's Elemental and healing. Come on, where's the little thingies? Well, I can do this anyway. Ah, there's one.
I need to get closer.
Work complete.
All right. I'm going to untrack those because I don't think I need them at all. Whoops, let's go back here. Talk to the guy with the bird. There's more bird follow-up quests that we won't be doing in the zone. If I were playing Cataclysm still, then I would probably go do all that stuff. All right, ready to go. Now the bird's going to fly us back. We'll turn in our quests. So we're going back to this little island here. Thanks, it's like no big deal. It's fairly easy to do. Oh yeah, I forgot to move my, you know, BT, let's not hide bar 6 when I'm in a vehicle. Hide in vehicle, there we go. And I don't want these to be hidden in a vehicle either. Why is it hiding? Let's see, that's 3, 4, and 5. So 3, don't hide in a vehicle. Don't hide in a vehicle, and don't hide in a vehicle. Lock and reload. That'll save those settings to disk. And then we'll be good. There, now I can see all my bars, even though I'm technically in a vehicle. Now this will screw things up probably if I go into like a vehicle that presents an alternate action bar. So that is one situation where I'll sort of screw myself over by having done that. I don't like that anyway because it covers up my mini-map. I wish they would just put a little one over here, like a little action bar that fits where my existing action bar is, as opposed to where the original art bar was. All right.
Work complete.
Go upstairs, turn this in.
I am Pan. I made of the wild Evercloud.
A few more little steps to do to get the portal open. Cores and muck. And those are up here. Just to the northwest of the Horde starting town in this zone. I'll turn this in real quick too. Where are you? There you are.
Less talk, more shit.
I don't think I need the siege tank, but we'll hold off on doing that. I did it last time, but it may not be necessary. I think it's just the cores and the muck. Hello, Horde Town. You can see the location of the muck has been put on the map, so, or the potential locations, like right here.
I'm out of range.
Now I had that proc with the little lightning bolts on either side, or the whatever you want to call them, and I used that as for an instant cast lightning bolt to kill that elemental because I didn't really need it for healing. See it right there? I can use it to heal myself, or I can use it to cast a lightning bolt. Like that. Self-heal.
It's too far away. Still charging.
It's too far away.
He isn't ready.
Yeah, Shaman's pretty tight. Enhancement Shaman, anyway. Again, I can't speak to the efficacy of an elemental shaman doing this, but enhancement, at least for single targets, is pretty killer. Let me turn something off here. Let me go to options, audio, error speech. Stop yelling at me. My interrupt is called Wind Shear, and I have it on F for fuck you. You're not going to cast that spell at me. All right, let's see. I need more cores, okay. Shit, he got it off. It was a fast cast. Doesn't matter. It's a fun spell to... It's fun to be knocked in the air. Question might be, why aren't you using your totems? Well, you don't really need to. Not in this version of the game. Not unless you're in a 5-man or a raid or something. That's when you... sadly, as I said earlier, they sort of neutered the efficacy of totems for everyday content by the time Mist came along. So you just generally don't use them. They just eat up time and resources. At least for enhancement.
Work complete.
Let's see if I can avoid doing the siege tank quest. I'd like to avoid that and then finish getting the portal and then go into a dungeon. As a healer. Because I like healing dungeons. I like having control over everything. I like being the one who decides who lives and who dies. Which is really what a healer does. They decide who lives and who dies. Quite Machiavellian. Oh, DPS, you have... Oh, that's right, down here. DPS, who keeps aggroing off the tank, you have displeased me. I will let you die.
Blessings upon you. Safe.
Alright, way has been opened. We're gonna go upstairs and tell him that it's been opened.
Together, we will storm the Highland!
Alright, I'm not gonna do any more quests up here. So we're all done with questing. So now we can go through this portal. Bloop. And we'll be in Stormwind, or if we were Horde, we'd be in Orgrimmar. And I can also get back there just by going there. Which, you know, later on, as you learn your way around the world, that's a nice little convenient way to get up in this part, or sorry, to get in this part of the world. Like if you need to get up here really quickly, and you're down here, you just go to Stormwind, use the portal to this high bank here, and then you just fly right to, you know, Arathi or whatever. So you just learn how all these connections work their way into the world, and then you just get really good at traveling around, and at least I do. I find it fun to know how everything's connected. Let's see. Repair. We're not going to use that. I've replaced that. That's a downgrade. We're not going to use that. That is a downgrade. Actually, let's hold on to that for the moment. And then swap specs back to healing. I'm going to go get my Dark Moon Fair buff again. One of my goals here is to get all of my near 85 characters to 85 so that they can just sort of be ready for whatever comes next. Like, I don't want to play them through Mists of Pandaria. I just want them to hit 85 and turn in the little extra bonus items at the Dark Moon Fair for 20 extra, or maybe it's 25 extra tickets. And then they can just sort of accrue rest bonus until I'm ready to do something else with them. Maybe I'll let them stay parked until the Drainer pre-patch hits. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, so let's look at this. Equip. There we go. It's my restoration outfit. And nothing is yelling at me that it has an upgrade, so we're good. This is largely the same Dark Moon fare that is now in retail, with a couple changes. Like they've added a roller coaster in retail like a while back. I don't remember when. A couple expansions ago, probably. Shadowlands, maybe? Maybe it was BFA. But they've replaced the buildings over here with a roller coaster, which is kind of cute. Gives you the same XP buff that you'd get from the merry-go-round. But, you know, if you want a little change of pace, you can ride the roller coaster instead of the merry-go-round. Which is what I'm going to do as I queue for healing a dungeon. Okay, buff and buff. So I have my water shield, I have my headmaster's charge, refresh with the earth living weapon imbuement, which is what you want for a healer. 57, 60, there we go. All right, so I'll turn the sound back on so we don't get annoyed by that ding, 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 ding. It's fine once or twice, but it gets annoying after a while. Okay, so DE, these are going to go to the Paladin to DE, as the name implies. That's soulbound, so I can't mail that. And there's no warbound in this game, like there is in retail. So there's no, unless you create your own guild with your own private copy of a guild bank or whatever, there is no shared bank between all your characters. And let's see, is it a long wait? It shouldn't be too long. It'll bump me to 85. Then I can, there we go. Let's pull this back up. Hopefully we don't get, I had problems with a tank earlier that just didn't know how to do the dungeon. Oh, nice. This is a new one. I like this one. This is fun.
Great to meet ya.
So basically, you earth shield the tank, put Riptide on him, and that carries him through about half of the damage he's going to take. If he's a really good tank, it should be sufficient for almost everything he's going to take. So I'll drop a magma totem there so all the enemies get damaged.
It's time for a technical retreat.
That warning is an add-on called GTFO, which of course stands for, well, I think you know what GTFO stands for, right? Get the fuck out. It's an add-on that screams at you if you are in any of the AoE damage that can come in. Like any of the floor fire or enemies are spinning like that. And you should like move away. That totem down again just in case. If I get into trouble, I can always put down a healing stream totem with R. Now see, you're supposed to get out of that. There we go. Don't be in front of him when he's doing his little knives. That's one of those things where it'll go if you have GTFO. Now I can also do this. I can put down healing stream, or I'm sorry, shit, what's it called? Healing rain, right? Sort of an AoE. Oh, see that?
I've got you right where I want you.
Now I have to get the Twilight documents off the ground up here. There they are. Thank you.
Complete.
Now I put down this totem. Oh, I got another spell. That's right. And I do have to be aware of what's going on here. Can't just stand and do nothing. So we have an absorb. That's what that little red line is. So I have to overheal basically to get rid of that, but no one's really taking any damage yet. Put down a magma totem. Don't be over that. You'll die. I was not on it, but it still damaged me. Doesn't feel very fair. Well, where are you, Wormy? It's a hunter explosive trap, right? Where the hell is it? Did it bug out? Oh, there he is. Oh, he reset. His wolf is getting aggro because his wolf is taunting. His wolf needs to not taunt. He needs to turn that off. Yep. Yeah, the wolf should not be getting that kind of damage. And he also needs to heal his pet. Oops. Down a healing rain. And a magma. All right. This is one of the better dungeons in Kata, in my opinion. Now the trick is you need to jump when this guy's casting his spell. Right now. Shit, I didn't time it right. The timing is off. Remember, those guys flay, so you have to move out. So as a tank, you just want to go behind it when it does that, so you don't get... Because when it flays, it doesn't rotate around. So you basically tank it, you face the front of it, and then once it begins flaying, you just step through it, so you're behind it. And then it no longer hurts. Okay, again, we're looking for that earthquake spell. We're going to try to hop right before it finishes casting, like that. Yay, I did it right. And shit. Now we have a little bit of a gauntlet where stuff's going to be dropping everywhere the black spots are. See all those things falling? Now they're going to be falling here as well. There are a couple pain points in this dungeon. One of them is before the next after this boss, there's another boss, and right before that boss is sort of a tricky area to like clear and pull, and a lot of people don't get it right, and they wipe, and it's kind of annoying. That boss, on heroic anyway, can one-shot you if you're not careful, if you don't move out of his little area of effect. Can line of sight with these things when he's doing his big damage, but fortunately we didn't get it. All right, so this is, yeah, I'll do that. Oh, good. I got it. Yay. I haven't even had to use my healing stream totem yet. Which is funny because it's really cheap to use. I just don't think about it. And we haven't really had a lot of incoming damage yet. This is the problem. First pain point is this room. You need to kill those guys that yell. Like him right there. See how they immediately took him out? That's what you want to do there. Conjurers, next priority. Because they'll summon a bunch of imps and are generally annoying. Alright, now we need to thread the needle to go between this side and that side. Someone zerg that guy down in one shot. Thank you. Basically, I have to just pull carefully here. Let's do this. That should keep everybody healed. See, when Ascension walked in there, it just healed him up. Now, you could do that too, where you go to the side. So that's another option. So he's going to pull both groups, apparently. Which is fine. It's just a different, more careful strategy. Just make sure you get the Conjurers. Because they're annoying. Or at least interrupt their conjurations of the imps. The biggest thing here is just to remember to get those sentries. Look for the sentries and make sure you kill them, because they will yell and bring in other creatures from the sides. Oh, we're just avoiding that one. Cool. I'm just going to put down my healing stream totem. Buy me some time to get in position. Okay, now we're ready for the boss.
None may pass into the world's heart.
I'm gonna heroes on this because he could be nasty.
Break yourselves upon my body. Feel the strength of the earth.
Shit. God damn it. I don't know why I'm thinking two. Tell you what. My brain wants to use 2 for that, so see, you need to not be in melee range when he does that, dude. Now, if this were heroic, you'd be dead.
Break yourselves upon my body.
Get ready.
The strength of the earth.
Boom. Damage. You need to be out of there by then. Goofy people.
Break yourselves upon
All right.
my body.
You don't use
Feel
swords.
the strength of the
But of all the enemies in here, that's the one you want to use heroes on, because you just want to have as few of those cycles as possible because they're very painful. And people like that don't know to get out of there. And so it's like, well... Oh, nice. Hunter CC for the win. I guess we have plenty of followers down here. These guys are annoying. We should have enough followers to get that right there. $94. Yeah, there'll be more that spawn during the fight.
Born in flames!
You don't want to be inside that, but you can use it to kill enemies. If you bring them close, they'll get sucked in. Like these guys, watch these followers, they'll...
Witness the power bestowed upon me by death.
Now she's going to throw rocks, so you need to make sure you don't get hit by rocks. Let's, oh. I need to figure out my totems because I'm not really... I forget what I used to use. My muscle memory is not working in my favor right now. And we're missing the little circles that we can just pull those guys into. Like that. We should have these through the whole fight, and we're not having them. Because you can just sort of kite those... the spawns into that thing, it'll kill all of them at once.
For my death, countless more will fall. The burden
No, we don't use cloth.
now yours.
We're not a tank. So right now we're gonna go teleport out of the dungeon. And we're gonna teleport back into the dungeon, then we'll turn that in. One of those annoying situations where they don't have a turn in at the end of the dungeon. Oh, nice. 2 ring upgrades. Works for me. Alright, so this one and... So that was a good upgrade. That's a good upgrade. 316, 316. Restoration save. GG. And teleport. Whoops. I should just leave the instance. Now we're ready for Pandaria. Let's get rebuffed. Actually, I should be fine without a rebuff. Let's teleport back to Stormwind. Swap over to Enhance. See how much gold I have. We need several hundred gold to do this, right? Yes, good, good, good. Excellent. Alright, so we're going to switch back over to... Fine, thank you, go away, I don't need all this. Enhancement. Alright. Swap into my enhance. Actually, I should do this. Put these on left and right so I can go left arrow, and there we go. While we're regenning, we'll go to Stormwind Keep and begin the intro quest to one of the most annoying zones, or most annoying areas in the entire game. in one of the most annoying expansions of the game. Yes, I don't care.
At ease, soldier.
I just want to get through this as fast as possible. Oh, you know what I need to do? While I'm thinking about it? Let's go to my auction tune. And mail 2 items to that character who just now turned 85. Someone just texted me from some random number. Are you off today? Yeah, I'm gonna try to butcher you. It's a pig butchering scam. My friend is blah blah blah, and he made all this money from blah 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 blah. Basically, anything that's unsolicited is a scam, period. No exceptions. Alright. Briddia. If anyone contacts you and it's an unsolicited contact, and it's not someone that you can absolutely verify as like a family member or something, or a dear friend or a family member, assume it's a scam. Just assume it's a scam, because it probably is. Here, I'm going to write back. Who is this? Which is a bad thing to do anyway, because it lets them know there's a real person here. Which is the first thing you shouldn't do, but I want to do it because I like messing with people. We go turn these in.
Work complete. Work complete.
This number, by the way, is 513-348-6101. If you want to see who that is, it's probably like a known scam number. Yeah, the problem is they like lease like whole banks of numbers, and so it's like a never-ending list of numbers that you just have to keep blocking. It's really annoying. Like thousands, tens of thousands of numbers that they can just switch to at a moment's notice. But if anyone wants to text that person that I just gave the phone number for, you're welcome to say hi to them or whatever. Oh, good. Now this is an upgrade. Excellent. These are heirlooms that scale with your level. And they just exceeded my old fist weapons. There we go.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
Okay, now I have 82 tickets. And let me update my thing. Sheets, google.com. Wow, Miss Classic. Okay, so Briddia is now 85. And she now has, what was it again? 82 tickets. Excellent. And she has 1,090 justice points. And she already did her trophy turn in, so she doesn't have to worry about that. Let's go ahead and update this real quick. Now, shamans above a certain level have 2 hearths. So she has a hearthstone and she has a built-in recall to the same location at this point. You can change it with a glyph. But once I hit 60, I'm going to go ahead and use this one again. I will need to update my weapon imbuements. So, lightning shield, weapon imbuement 1, weapon imbuement 2. There we go. So we have Wind Fury and Flame Tongue. Now we're going to go to the gunship. Not enough of an upgrade. This is basically just DE fodder. Stuff that is not good enough. Like, it has 2 stats on it, right? It's like, it's meant to be disenchanted for materials. Okay, so that I can just bend. I can bend that. I'm going to show you what I mean by a quest that just
Powerful ship.
auto... Whoops.
Show them what we're.
I'm ready to depart. Okay, we're going to get a cutscene. I'm going to be like, no thanks. I've seen this 1,000 times. Once it finally loads the textures and geometry. Cancel. Come on. Come on, game. Catch up. Move things around memory. Thank you. Now, see this little thing over here? Notice the quest? Watch what happens here. I'm going to take this quest.
What's the situation?
It's going to get the follow-up, which is to do all of these things, right? Oh, wow. It's actually doing it. Last time I did this, it just auto-completed. It was just like green, 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 green immediately. Okay, well, good. Oh, nope. There we go. I tried to get in and it just completed. Yeah, there we go. Can't do that quest. I guess that's what happened last time. It just auto-completed. Okay, that's good.
You are Skyfire men. This is the ship that took down Deathwing. Some raggedy little horde outlaws stands a chance against the pride of the Alliance.
That's right. It's a macro on 8 for both imbuements. I messed that up. So this is my shield. These are both imbuements via a macro, and that's heroism, which I accidentally just cast. I was doing 7, 8, 9 for shield, imbuement, and imbuement, but that's not how I have it set up. All right, now a really tedious quest. Let's put this right here. Notice these guys are much harder to kill. Now, I would ordinarily go do something else first, but I don't have the flight path here yet. I don't think I can get it until I do these quests. I don't think so. Maybe I could. Let's go look. Well, right now, with that macro, I'm doing what's called a cast sequence. So, cast sequence, Wind Fury weapon, Flame Tongue weapon, which are 2 weapon imbuements for Shaman. So I can hit here, I'll show you. So, I'll turn these off. I'll turn off my shield by right-clicking them up here. So I'm going to hit Control 7, Control Numpad 7. So that's that spell right here. Then Control Numpad 8 twice. Once, and then again. And now I have 2 imbuements, 1 on each hand. Do I have this? Mining Trainer. Oh, it's up here. This might actually work better than doing all those quests first. Yeah, this is better. Here's my portal back to Stormwind, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go this way. I'm not going to do that quest yet, or maybe ever. I do have an ability to walk on water when I'm in Ghost Wolf form because of... What is it? This glyph right here. You automatically gain water walking while you're in Ghost Wolf form. So I could cast water walking, or I can just go to Ghost Wolf, right? Now I can also just, tell you what, I can just cast it and then ride on a mount, right? It's a little bit faster. Alright, so I'm going over to this hillside over here, because I want to go up and get this flight path, which is a very critical, this is a very critical flight path to connect this one with everything to the west. So I want to go this direction first. Let's see. This is what I did the very first time I ever came to Mists of Pandaria, back when it first came out, is as soon as I got off the ship, I just went this way. Because I already had been in the beta, and I knew what I wanted to do, which was to go mine for, like, you know, mining. And then I also wanted to go get the capital city and go get my yak, because I had a lot of gold. And I wanted to be, like, the first person on the server to get a yak. Sadly, I think I was, but there was no achievement for it, I don't think. Like, being the first on the server to get a yak or anything. So now this connects to
Hello.
that, which is where I was.
There is no.
And now I can go north to a fun little vendor where there's another flight path, which is right there. Let's move this up here out of the way. And hide those. I won't be doing those anytime soon. Let's just run through here. If I get dismounted, I can always just go into Ghost Wolf form. Very colorful zone. And the kind of music that if you like Indian instruments will be right up your alley. Or not Indian, Chinese instruments. Or Asian instruments, what am I thinking? Not Indian. Okay, so here's the next flight path.
Where are you from? What you doing? Come back
The
soon?
creepiest one is when he's like, I'm growing a beard.
Who are you supposed to be? I'm growing a beard.
Ugh, that's so creepy.
Looking to buy?
Ugh. Okay, now this vendor sells gear, which is really weird, but it's really helpful. So if I get to a piece like this neck piece, right? I can go down to where they sell neck pieces and go, what do we have here? Oh, it's a 372, right? So I'm like, okay, let's go find the agility version for that. There it is. It's a 55% upgrade. Yes, please. So then I'll save that as my enhancement set. Let's see what else can I replace. Oh, how about these bracers? Let's go replace the bracers. Actually, just start from the beginning here. Okay, so we have helmets, right? Then we have shoulders. Now, I'm using heirloom versions for all these initial slots here. So I won't be replacing my shoulder. I won't be replacing my chest. I won't be replacing my legs. We'll look at boots, because boots, yes. I'm at 278, right? This was like a toss-away piece that normally only has 2 stats. You'd normally just disenchant it for materials, but it was much better than what I had. I don't know what I had at the time. Now let's find the agility boots that are made of mail. Did I get... Yeah, okay. They have to be not just agility, but it has to be not leather, but mail. M-A-I-L. So let's go find the mail agility boots. There they are. 295% upgrade. Look at the difference there. Look at the difference in health, the agility, the hit, the mastery. It's crazy. That's another good upgrade. Let's see here. We're looking at belts now. That's the belt that I have. It's not terrible. I got it from a dungeon earlier today. 85% upgrade. Look at the difference in armor, health, agility. Just, it's crazy. Just for the price of a little bit of gold. All right, now gloves. Oh, yeah. Mail. They have a look, too. So this is like all the mail pieces look like this, right? The agility ones, they're like black with a little blue corner and then like a grayish piece, right? So that's this one as well. So I can just buy both of those. Oh, that's that one. Okay. Let's see. Rings. for agility. 372. Oh yeah, I'll buy 2 of those. They're not unique equipped, so you can buy both and equip both. Save that. They also have trinkets and back and cloaks, but I have an XP cloak, so I'm not going to buy his cloak. Let's see, now he doesn't have agility trinkets, but we do have like secondary stat trinkets for like haste and things. So it's very possible that my existing trinkets are better, even though they're lower number, because they, like, at least the alchemist stone is going to be better because it's an alchemist stone, right? It's a special. Is this Anna's cell phone? It's Lucy. I'm going to write, go away. No. Go. I'm just going to say no. All right, I'll be nice. But let's see, if I look at the stats, and I look at stat weights, it says agility is worth 100, haste is worth 37, which is actually quite low. So, and crit is not much higher, so really agility, yeah, it's going to take 2.5 haste here to equal 1 agility. So this is not better than what I have at all. So I'm not going to think about upgrading those. But as far as the weapons go, let's see, we're at 372. Now notice, this, even though it's an heirloom weapon, does not have XP on it. So the weapons I'm, willing to replace in a heartbeat. But not daggers. I want either... God, these things are so annoying. God, this expansion is so annoying. I should put my magma totem down, but I don't have it right ready. I was at a vendor, guys. Can you leave me alone, please? Worst expansion ever, in my opinion.
I hope to see you again soon.
At least for me, it was the least fun that I had in the game, was this expansion. Some people loved it, and that's fine. You're allowed to love whatever expansion you want, and I'm allowed to hate it. Okay, so we're looking for maces with a 2.6 time. Or better, or longer. Like you can see my crushing mass in McGowan is 2.8, which is even better. But the damage per second is not as good. So let's see here. Is that the only mace with agility on it? The only slow. I could also do axes if I wanted to. Like if I wanted to, I could do. But do they have axes with agility? Probably not. Okay, so that's the one. So we're gonna replace this, and they're both about the same, right? Yeah. All right, so let's turn that off.
Farewell.
Right. Lightning. Imbue. And now my killing power should be much higher. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to swap specs. Do the same thing for healing. That way my healing set is sort of up to date. Now, I'm not replacing the XP pieces, right? Not replacing those. Those stay because I want the XP. But I do want... And they also scale, right? The non-XP pieces, like, just like these maces, for instance, they were nice for a while, but ultimately, even my scaling maces, the ones that were like, special, just beat them now that I hit 85, so I'm not going to use these anymore, for example. So I can go ahead and just delete all these pieces that are no longer part of any set. All right, now I just have to worry about these things right here. All right, so now we're looking at intelligence pieces and spirit pieces. So like, we're looking at something versus a 272. So starting from the top, let's figure out which ones. Okay, so it's again, this sort of a background, like, so dark in the top right, light blue in the top left, with sort of a grayish piece here. So those are the male spirit pieces, right? And the male agility pieces. So basically just male. So shoulders, chest pieces, pants, and now we've gone to boots. So that's better, a lot better. Next one is that one. That's a lot better. Now, it's important that we use male pieces and not leather, because that if we use any leather pieces, it'll break our mastery bonus. We get like 5% extra damage or healing if we have a complete set of just the gear that's meant for us, which for a shaman, when you reach level 40, it's male. Same thing with a hunter. Okay, that I got. Wait, did I do that right? Yeah, I did that right. Okay, so spirit, yes. Now neck piece with spirit, yes, thank you. You could tell healing pieces because they have spirit on them. Sometimes they don't always have spirit, like these two don't, but that's fine. Let's see, 66%, 64%. So that's because like crit and mastery are better for healing in this case. So I'll do 2 of these. Let's see what else. Trinkets. That one's not going to get beat anytime soon. Let's see. Intellect is worth 100. Crit and haste, still pretty low. All right. So, probably not going to replace our trinkets. What about our weapon? Looking for a staff with spirit. Oh, yeah, that's much better. Look at that. 2208 spell power versus 1533. Now, the Scholarly Headmaster Charge will get better. Well, actually, no, it won't, because I'm at the top of its range. In the next expansion, it'll go to 90, at which point it will get better when I go to, like, 91, 92, 93, and so forth. Okay, so we're going to replace this. I'm going to save that, so that's much better. Now, if I had a shield offhand that was for healing, which, do they sell a shield? Because that's kind of nice. I don't know that they do. Oh, they do. Oh, nice. Let's do that. Let's get a shield offhand, and then a little bit extra tankiness when I'm healing, which is always nice. We'll look for a one-handed mace. It doesn't matter how fast it swings. We'll try that one because we're not meleeing with it. Yeah. All right. Whoops! I hit the mic. So shield and mace. And now we'll save that as restoration.
Looking to buy?
Yay. All right, so now we don't need any of these anymore. They've all been replaced. So here's my DPS set. Whoops.
See you again soon.
Courtesy of the interaction between Arc Inventory and the built-in set system where you define sets of gear. I can say, put my DPS set here, and then if I swap to my healing set, or my DPS set, yeah, I can't dual wield at the moment. Sorry. I'm going to go back to my DPS build so I can dual wield. There we go. Now I can dual wield. You see my character change? Boop. 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 Just at the click of a button because I have set definitions bound to these. You know, I've just added them here for left and right button. Now keep these. Well, actually, no, I won't because they won't ever get superseded. They've reached the end of their life at level 85. But these, surprisingly, still work. I'll continue to get 10% extra XP, you know, or well, a total of 45% extra XP all the way until I hit 86. At which point, it won't make any sense to keep any of the heirloom pieces because they don't scale up beyond 85. And they're actually slightly weak for 85. So I keep them for the XP, not because they're good, right? They're a little bit worse than what I could buy from her, but still, I'd rather have them for the experience bonus. Okay, so now that I'm this way, let's go back and see how fast I can kill
Hi there.
those enemies down there. Yeah.
I'm
Go back and see how...
beard.
I'm growing a beard. Let's see how fast I can kill these enemies that were, like, giving me trouble before. I need to hit this as well. It's an alchemist flask. Just give me just a little bit more, Well, I'll do this too. Yeah, I'll do that and that. A little bit more agility, not a lot. And this will give me some more hit. Although I'm probably hit capped, aren't I? Yeah, I'm hit capped pretty much for the main weapon, which is the most important one. I mean, more hit doesn't hurt, right? You can get yourself to the point where your offhand misses very rarely, but it's not as important as some other things. Like, you know, don't neglect expertise and things like that. Okay, so this, I'll take this, and we'll see what that does to our hit chance. Huh, I'm not seeing the offhand anymore. All right. Normally I wouldn't care about finishing this, but I'm just curious to see how powerful I got just from buying that vendor crap. A little bit more. Mostly I'm looking for the wagons and killing the grunts along the way. And again, as soon as I see that little symbol right there above that little glowing thing, I can basically self-heal with an instant cast. Like that. Let's see here, let's go down here. What else am I killing? Gear, whatever. Gear greaser. There we go. So this. Now the fun thing about Lava Lash is it spreads this effect to other enemies in the area. It's good to do Flame Strike before Lava Lash. Whoops. Let's put down Healing Stream Totem. Yep, it's a very ouchy area at this point. Let's see here.
Work complete.
Looking for gear greasers. Guess I'll just get rid of this guy. Where are the gear greasers? Need one more. Really don't like this expansion. See no gear greasers. See lots of grunts.
Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, I dislike the questing, I dislike the music, I dislike the zone designs, except in a few little places. It's my least favorite expansion. It's some people's favorite. We're very different kinds of people. I'm surprised there's this many people playing right now. Am I gonna get 3 of these guys at once? No, okay, good. Come this way, guide. What? Oh, God. Can you, like, come back over here? Shit. Thank you. I was using the wrong spell.
Reporting in. Keep your mind on the mission.
Should probably be using chain lightning, but I don't have it on the bar.
Work complete by our sweat and your blood. This land will be ours.
A warlock. He couldn't have ported far. Must be another base. Reporting in.
Nightwind, report.
Yeah. Now a really annoying
We are from
set
the
of quests.
Alliance and mean you no harm. Tell me, what was that
Miss of
shout?
Pandaria, where we fight our
This is
feelings.
not the place to explain. In short, your own doubts have been made manifest as a
We're
consequence
fighting our
of your
fucking
actions.
feelings. Shit, I need to put magma totem down here. Wait, right there.
But Pandaria is not like whatever land you came from. Live, breathe. So be careful what kind of energy you bring here. Now put those weapons away.
We're fighting our feelings. Oh, and this slowdown is so goddamn annoying. I hate being CC'd by enemies and by all that bullshit. See if I can withstand this. Magma totem. Oh, God, look at this. I'm like moving slowly. It's so annoying. Get in front of me. See this? Ugh, it's just so annoying. It's not that it's hard, it's just that it's annoying. See this? I'm like moving so slowly, I can't move fast. That just annoys the fuck out of me. I hate it when mobs CC me. It's like one of my big hates in this game, is being slowed down by mobs. That was the first thing that put a really sour taste in my mouth when it came to this expansion, was this introductory quest slowing me down all over the place. Let's see here. One little haunt is all that's left. Excellent. Maybe I can kill you in one hit. This is where you'd normally go up to the, Really? See? I just hate that shit. Oh my God, stop it! I just want to punch the screen. I hate that shit. I hate this expansion. Hate, 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 hate. It doesn't, for me, it doesn't get good until, Timeless Isle. Timeless Isle was actually fun, but you don't see it yet because it's not yet in the game. I quite enjoyed the Timeless Isle. Although by the time you get it, you have flying, but you can't fly in Timeless Isle, which is kind of odd.
Hello. The very land itself will respond to your passions.
No, I don't want to do these quests. Thank you very much. I'm gonna drop this shit right away. But I will go get the capital city by flying. I'll show you how to get the capital city. We're gonna go fly there. That way, at least we have the port if we ever need it. There are benefits to coming into this zone later on. Like, when Draenor is on the horizon, I will need to level to 90. The person responded, "I'm sorry, I thought you were my friend. I hope I didn't disturb you. Have a nice day." Are you off today? Who is this? Is this Anna's cell phone? It's Lucy. No. I'm sorry, I thought you were my friend. I hope I didn't disturb you. Have a nice day. Yeah, right. Not buying it. Not buying it at all. Alright, so the way to get to the capital city is we're going to go this way. We can go to the west first. You can get there the moment you arrive in this zone. You can go all the way to the capital city easily. Gonna grab this flight path. Now we have all the way back to where we started. Oh shit, I just clicked it by accident. Damn it. I'm an idiot. Let me just tell it to get off at the next stop. By clicking this arrow, it'll say, okay, we'll let you off there. At least it should. That was dumb. I clicked it by accident as I was pointing it out. Like an idiot! Right.
Hi there.
I'm growing a beard. Okay, creepy little kid who's trying to grow a beard. What are you, like 4? I'm growing a beard. Creepy, creepy, creepy. That never stops being creepy to me. However many, what, 10, 12 years later? Okay, we're going to go up this ramp / stairs. Yes, I hate this expansion. I hate it with a passion. I shouldn't. It's beautifully designed. The quests are interesting, and they've added all sorts of interesting content. I just, in my brain, I have a mental block about this zone, or about this expansion. Part of it is I don't like the music at all. I really don't like the music, and I'm very sensitive to music. Because I'm a songwriter and a musician, so my brain goes, no, 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 not that. Not that, not that. Okay, so we have another flight path there. I mean, it's not all terrible, but most of it just is like nails on a chalkboard to me. And so if I don't like the zone music, I'm just like, get me out of here. Because I almost always play with in-game music to sort of set the mood for the area. All right, here's another. This quest would become available at 86, but we don't have it. I can actually vend some crap. There we go. We have to follow this tunnel. We're going to stay to the left all the way through. Actually, let me do water walking, just in case, since I do have it on this character. If I get hit, it'll get canceled, but maybe I can avoid being hit. These are all level 90 creatures over there. So you don't want to get too close to them. And if they aggro, just keep going. The next gear vendor where you can buy adventure gear is here. We'll get this. Now we can go all the way back down. The adventurer, the guy that sells the gear is right here.
What do you need?
But it's not available until I think 87, right? Yeah. Level 87 gear. So if you missed it the first time around and you hit level 87 and you come here to Kunlai Pass, then that's your vendor. Now we're going to just go west here along the south edge of this zone. Past these birds of death. They're going to try to attack us. I'm going to try to only pull one. Shit. Here, have fun with my elemental. Go away. Thank you. It's nice to have some little escape valve there if you do get knocked off your mount. If you have travel form, then you can't get knocked off your mount, because travel form is not a mount. So if you're a druid, you just pop into travel form real quick and you keep going. Now normally, this gate of the August, not August, but August Celestials is where you'd go into the zone that we're going to go into through this gate by doing a series of quests in this zone. But we're just bypassing that altogether. That would be at level 87, of course. Oh, we've got the boss. World boss. He would kill us in a second. 261 million health. Yeah. It's fun to farm him at high levels now. When you come back and just one-shot him. Like with one hit, he's dead, you know? Okay, you want to go through this door. At the base of this wall. We're gonna go upstairs. If anything's following you, it will tether back and go. It'll reset back to where it was. We're gonna grab the flight path right here. Come on, let me up. Now we're looking down on Kunlai Summit. Over here is the last zone, or yeah, I think it's the last zone of the game. Or no, this is second to last zone, Taonglong Steppes. So we have Jade Forest, first zone, Valley of the Four Winds, second zone, Krasarang Wilds, which is the third zone, Kunlai Summit, fourth zone, fifth zone, sixth zone, seventh zone. So we're just bypassing all of this to go right to the seventh zone or the last zone. And the way we're going to do that is we're just going to go south here on this wall, which is just coincidentally designed like the Great Wall of China. Just complete coincidence, just completely unintentionally designed like the Great Wall of China, right? Who knew that it would be, you know, oh, this is like the Great Wall of China. As Blizz appeases to the CCP back in the day. Please don't kick us out from all your user base. We'll make an expansion that is pleasing to your politics and heritage. That's my cynical side. But I'm not the only person that thinks that. Okay, so we go here, trying to avoid all this shit. We're going to jump down here onto this wall. Then we're not going to go up there. We're just going to go over here, and then we're going to go down. Whee! And out this hall, out this pathway here, trying to avoid all that stuff there. I should probably heal up, shouldn't I? We're going to just head east through the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. Remember, everything here is level 90, so try to avoid being killed. Just stay on the path, look for enemies that are near the path, and sort of give them a wide berth. Like there's alligators that can be in the water and so forth. Like down there. There's a hawk. Yeah, and it has that tweaky twacky Asian music that if you like that sort of thing, it's like, yay! But if you're like me and it just is like nails on a chalkboard, then it is beautifully designed. So if I turn the music off and play different music, I might not hate it so much. But yeah, the music really affects me in a way that is hard to describe. So we're basically going to hug the left or the right here, the south. If you're Horde, you have it much easier. You just go right up here. But since I'm Alliance, I have to go all the way through the zone over to here. Pro tip, don't attack that. If you're 85, you will die. Or you'll probably die, unless you're like super powerful somehow. And don't attack that either. Has 4 million health. And you do maybe 10k a second, 20k a second. Grab the flight path here. Ooh, let's grab this real quick. Thank you. Flight path. And now we can go all the way back down to there.
May your days bring you
or all the way back up to here if we use the portal at Stormwind. So I'm going to set this as my hearth for now.
Tell me of your travels.
And let's see, let's mail this stuff off to Jasperton, who is the keeper of the alternate guild with all my crafters. Anything good in there? Nope. No mount. You can. There's a very low chance of getting a mount from that little package from the robot, the engineering robot. All right.
Hope to see you again soon.
All done, and I'm done streaming. I just wanted to show you getting a shaman to 85 through a dungeon, and then how to get here to this capital city. That's it. See you guys.